Hey guys, before we start the tutorial today, I want to tell you guys why I changed my name. It is mainly because I joined a clan me and my friends made. It's called Accuracy. I would have renamed myself Accuracy Scorpion, but that doesn't have the same ring to it as Accuracy Frosty. Also, the names for our little clan is storm weather kind of thing, so I figured that Frosty was better than Scorpion. I hope you enjoy this vid and have fun flexing on your friends. You can solve the Rubik's Cube, and they can't. You may have seen videos before this one about how to solve the Rubik's Cube where they just say something like turn this side and or turn these two sides and eventually you can solve it. Well, of course, those are all false, as you may have found out and why I may be on this video. They are a complete and utter waste of your time and I have no idea why people make them. I made this video because I know how to solve it and I want you also to know how to solve it. So, all the people who have given up on solving the Rubik's Cube themselves and have moved to YouTube, welcome to this video. The first thing of course, you'll need is a cube itself. But before you grab that old one from your dresser or run to your local Walmart, I want to tell you there are better cubes than the Rubik's brand. Much better ones. This one is one you may find. This is an older one, but you may find a newer one. Watch out for this logo. It's bad. Ones like these are much better, and ones like this one are much cheaper. This one's also much, much better. It's called a Chi Thunderclap, and it was about $7 when I got it, Canadian. A regular Rubik's brand was about $11 Canadian in your local Walmart. The ones you can get that I have here, like this 4x4 here and this 5x5, I got from The Cubicle. It's an online cubing store, and they serve much better products than any Walmart ever could. I'm not sponsored by them, unfortunately, but I will suggest that instead of just taking your old Rubik's brand, that you go and check them out, because it'll benefit you much more than that old Rubik's brand. Now, so that you know what I'm talking about when I'm saying all the letters and the algorithms, I'm going to show you what they all mean. For example, the first move is the R move, or the right side move. It is just this. Exactly what it is. The inverted version, which is like an R with an apostrophe, is this, counterclockwise. R is clockwise, R inverted is counterclockwise. Same with an L, but it's reversed. This is an L, or a left side movement, and this is a left inverted. There is also a up movement, which is the top, an up inverted, front, front inverted, down, down inverted, and there's a few more that you probably won't need. If you see one that is a lowercase, that means it's a wide move, like this. Where instead of just moving the one part, you're moving two. That's why it's called a wide move. Now that you got that all down, it's time to move on to the actual solving of the Rubik's Cube. The first thing you'll need is the white cross. So let me just mix this up a little bit and I'll show you what that is. The white cross is when you have all of the colors and they all line up and make a little cross on the white side, but it also, they all coordinate to color. Most people, beginners, do it on the top side, some people do it on the bottom. But for the next part, you will need it to be on the bottom. The next part is the first two layers. You're just filling in these parts so you make way for the last layer. What that would look like is taking a part like this, they won't always be formed like that, doing that. Sometimes they'll be like right beside each other but strange, like this one was. But you just do a couple movements and yeah. Also, that you can also have somewhere one is the bottom, one's in the top. You bring the one in the bottom up, rotate it a couple times, make sure the edge piece is still in the top, and they're in a pair. Sometimes it won't be like that, but it will actually be more like what do you call it? Whatever. Sometimes it will be so the green is facing upwards, and when that happens, you actually have to bring it together so they're beside each other. In this case, you can just do an R, U, R inverted, and that'll not only link them, but that will also insert them into the slot. This is what I was talking about earlier, where both colors are both the same color on the top side. For this, what you'll want to do is turn in R, U2, which is the double movement, R inverted, U2, R, U inverted, R inverted, and that will insert it and pair it. The next part, of course, is the top layer. Sometimes you may get a dot, like this. For this, all you gotta do is front, right, up, right inverted, up inverted, front inverted. And that'll bring you to an arrow. Ignore the corners for now. For this arrow, make sure it's facing this way, where that's facing up to top left. Do an F2, right, up, right inverted, up inverted, front inverted. That's a wide move. And now it's time for the yellow cross, which is what you get as a result. Sometimes you might get, instead of an arrow, you might get a line. So for that, it's the same thing. Front, right, up, right inverted, up inverted, front inverted. Now it's time for the final part, or one of the final parts of solving the cube. That is the top layer. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to make sure only one of the yellow edges is lined up with its corresponding color. For example, the orange should be here. If I was to do it this, it would be an endless loop of this just rotating around, and it's not fun, it's annoying. So make sure only one is like that, and do the algorithm right, up, right inverted, up, right, up to right inverted. Sometimes that might not work, but it sometimes does work immediately. All you gotta make sure is that the correct color side is facing towards you. Now that you have these completed, you have to look for a corner that's in the correct spot. This may look like, it could be this, or it could be on its side in the correct spot, but not in the correct orientation. So, since this one's already correct, we don't need to find it. All you gotta do is turn the top is this. Up, right, up inverted, left inverted, up, right inverted, up inverted, left. If that doesn't work the first time, just do it again. Up, right, up inverted, left inverted, up, right inverted, up inverted, left. Now, no matter what, if you do it 2 times, they will all be in the correct spot. Now for the final part of solving the last layer. That is, making sure the corners are twisted so all the yellow is facing up. To do this, you don't just flip the corners and all. What you do is you do right inverted, right, down, right inverted, right, down. In this case, it only took 2 algorithms to do it. But if the yellow part was facing towards me, it would take 4. Then you just rotate the top layer once, so it's at the next one. Or say it's crossed, you just rotate it twice. Doesn't matter as long as it's at the next one. Do the algorithm again. Right inverted, right, down, right inverted, right, down. Now for the final one, right inverted, right, down, right inverted, right, down. Then just move the top layer until it's done. Boom, you solved it. I'm also going to do a couple sample solves for you guys. So I'll just solve it normally. And like that. Messed the red, turn the wrong way. Doing the F2L now. There are multiple ways you can do it. You can develop your own way, or you can look up like a spreadsheet online of all the different ways you can get the algorithms to move together, or the pieces to go together for the F2L. But I'm perfectly content doing it my way. You can find your own way, or you can just use the way I'm using. Doesn't really matter. And now on to the last layer, where I have a line. You all know the algorithm for that. I have 2 sides like that. Actually, this is a case it didn't cover. what we're going to do here is just do the edge rotation algorithm. Find an edge page that's proper, like the green one here, and do it some more. That's all solved. What you're gonna do here, of course, is the thing, the edge rotation. Do it again. Oh, I rotated it. See, these are facing towards me, so it's 4 of the R invert, down invert, R, down. And that's solved. Normally faster than that, but I'm using a beginner's method rather than my method. Actually, I'm going to do a solve with my method. I'm pretty slow for a cuber, but it doesn't matter. I just do it. I still haven't memorized the full CFOP method, so I'm using 2-look with like a mixture of 2-look and 1-look. You'll understand that in the next tutorial I post, which should be a CFOP tutorial, like 2-look. This method really does is reduces the amount of moves you have to do, making it so that it's faster. Now, I hope you learned some today, and I also hope you enjoyed the video. Again, I will leave the algorithm list and the link for the cubicle in the description, and I will see you guys in the next video. Also, remember to like and subscribe to show your appreciation.